than 60 phone calls between
80.
80 between the administration and regional leaders. Why is the president and vice president now reaching out to their regional counterparts beyond Prime Minister Netanyahu and Abbas? Why not make those some of the first phone calls?
Well, the president spoke with Prime Minister Abbas. He spoke with him last week already. These conversations.
I mean, in addition to them.
Well, I would say, Kristen, that these conversations have been happening at a very high level. The Secretary of State, other high-level members of the administration, our National Security Advisor. We've read out many of these calls, not every single one, but we've read out many of them as well. And we have felt that those conversations are constructive, that they have been helpful partners in working to bring an end, to get to the point we're at now where we are working to unwind. We're encouraging the unwinding and the end of the conflict on the ground. And there are moments when it's the right moment for the president to have a call directly with a global leader himself. This is one of those moments.
Could the president have tried to move forward with this ceasefire earlier if he had started reaching out to El-Sisi and his other partners in the region several days ago?
We have been very closely aligned, in touch, and working in lockstep with our partners in the region. That is not required. But Kristen, the way diplomacy works, that does not always require a call from a global leader. We have been working in lockstep with them at still a very high level to bring an end to the violence, bring an end to the conflict on the ground. And they share a desire to do exactly that. And there's no question that their relationship, ability to engage with Hamas ensures that they can play a very powerful and impactful role in this regard. But the reason, let me just say one more point, the reason that we're at this point in terms of the evolving conversations and statements and readouts that we have put out is because the situation on the ground has also evolved, and that those readouts reflect that.
And I just want to be very clear about where things stand. Is it the administration's understanding that both sides have now agreed to a ceasefire at this point?
We have seen reports of a potential ceasefire, which we certainly see as encouraging, but we are not in a position to get ahead of any agreements that may be brokered.
You're not in a position to confirm there is in fact a ceasefire?
No, but we have certainly seen those reports. Those are encouraging. That's certainly what we're encouraging and what we are working toward.
And I just want to ask you about the commission to investigate what happened on
Sure.
January 6th. Obviously, the bill passed through the House.
Mm-hmm.
It is facing very steep odds in the Senate, and House Speaker Nancy Pelosi has said that if necessary, she would be open to moving forward with a commission that would only have the support of Democrats. Would the White House support that and have any concerns that the optics of that would ultimately undercut any findings?
Well, we're not at that point yet, and we've certainly seen the Speaker's comments. What I will say, since you gave me the opportunity, is that the attack on the Capitol on January 6th was an unprecedented assault on our democracy. It demands a full and independent investigation into what happened. This is not a political issue in the president's view. This is a question of how we secure our democracy and the rule of law. So it's incredibly disappointing to see how many representatives have opted to turn this into a political issue instead of doing what's right for our country and our Constitution. And they still have the opportunity to do the right thing.